Oh my goodness. Folks, we are live, coming to you live from the balcony of the penthouse suite here at Times Square in the Philippines, my friends. Just hanging out, drinking some beer, chilling. Make sure my technical equipment here is up and running. If anybody can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Not seeing anything in the chat box yet. Maybe having technical difficulties. Maybe I set this thing as private. No, I didn't set it as private. Yeah! Loud and clear. All right, thank you, Brad. Let's see, ABC 123, John Cowan, Tom, Kathy, Gary, NYC checking in. All right, cool, loud and clear. All right, folks. Got 1 million up in the house. You see that 1 million, you just think, man, that's 1 million. My goodness. Got Late up in the house, checking in. Roger in Roseville. So, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this video. Now, listen, it is hot out here. It's a little bit cloudy, so it's not direct sunlight. But the iPhone, you know, sometimes when you're live streaming in this heat, the thing will do a thermal shutdown. And we already had one brownout this morning. And it was a good thing I didn't do the live stream earlier, because that brownout, it just wreaks havoc on a live stream. I mean, it locks you up. What's going on there, dude? We got a little Forrest G on the scene, folks. He's over there in his hot tub, getting some sun, playing with his basketball over there in the hot tub. Got wife number one over here in the background, supervising Forrest G. So, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me on this. Not planned. We didn't plan this live stream. Of course, we never do. Never plan the live streams. It's just, you know, sort of when you get in the mood, you just get in that mood and you say, let's do a live stream. And a lot of times it has something to do with the amount of alcohol that is being consumed at the present time. What you doing, boy? Playing with his basketball. San Francisco up in the house. All right, folks. I want to thank everybody for joining me. And folks, if my math is correct, I think we broke 26,600 subscribers. Boom! Shaka laka laka. Boom! Louis Cabo. Big thumbs up from Cheap Charlie's live stream. My goodness, off the top ropes. A two-tone orange bar. Heavier. I mean, that bar is heavier than Fatima's caboose. Just got launched. My goodness, I better get the big tripod out because the ceiling of this chat box just got so heavy. Folks, my goodness, I think Diamond Dennis and Big Money Benny just took a 1-2 punch. Woo! Folks, my heart is hurting me right now. Thank you very much, my friend. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. So, folks, what I'm talking about today, there's 3 reasons. Top 3 reasons why I need a samurai sword. Okay? And I don't even know how this came to bear, but I was messing around on Lazada and somehow like threw a sword in this suggested. I don't even know. Well, maybe because I was looking for a kitchen knife, you know, now throw swords out there. Like I really need a sword. But I said, you know what? There are 3 reasons I need a samurai sword. And that's the purpose of today's video. Okay, go back down to the comments. We're sitting here with Cheap Charlie sending people. All right, man. So I guess Cheap Charlie's doing a live stream, and see, folks, a lot of this stuff on YouTube I still ain't figured out. Which there's no excuse for that because YouTube is what I do, but I don't like know my job 100% like I should. I don't know all the ins and outs of what's going on with this live stream. I'm doing good just to be able to get this live stream going. Hold on a second. Buddy man, you see that? Baby, that's a egregious offense. When the beer got to about right here, baby, that means deploy to the kitchen. Deploy. Check the temperature of the beer in the freezer and bring one for the king, baby. That's why I gotta have 2 to 3 ladies around here. What, you gonna get a nickel back for that? All right, Forrest G's going with you. Get him some juice, baby. Yeah, get him some apple juice. So, I got 3 rigs. Boom! L McG off the top ropes. I got a 2-tone blue bar just got launched. Machete would be more appropriate. It probably would, but after I give you these top 3 reasons, maybe a machete is not. It could be, because a machete is a lot cheaper than a samurai sword. I mean, I see, boom, Louis Cabo off the top ropes again of the octagon. King Marcos, I'm halfway through a 5th of Jim Beam, and Fatima, I need to get busy. That's it, baby. Come over here and say hello to Louis Cabo. Just come on over here, baby. Let's see the merchandise. Let's see what we're working with here. My goodness, baby. Hey, thank you very much, Louis. Man, thank you very much. All right, you gonna take a bath? You gonna take a bath and go see the ladies? All right, Forrest G, be careful, son. Watch your step over there. Boom! I got Rolf Pablo. Hey, King, Schumann. Wait a minute, baby. Come here. Rolf sent you some Schumann money for Fatima and Faye. Please give a shout out to my wife, Zyra. Shout out to Zyra. Thank you very much, Rolf Pablo. And she is so.
Tell me this morning. She said that you bought last night Schumann that you forgot downstairs.
Wait, I bought some Schumann last night, but I got too drunk and I left it downstairs, and the ladies ate it.
No, that's not good anymore.
Where is it at?
I don't know.
All right, Rolf. I'm gonna get her some Schumann today, my friend. Thank you very much. Baby, easy.
Yeah.
My gosh, folks, they built that Jollibee up there at the beginning of Sawmill. Boom! I got Aaron P off the top ropes. Put this on some Don Papa King. Cheers to you and the family. Thank you very much, Aaron P. Coming in with the atomic elbow on a 2-tone orange bar. Just got launched. Stacking Legos. Firing up the fucking haters and the trolls. Blood pressure. Get them blood pressure cuffs out. All you motherfuckers out there, get your blood pressure cuffs. Cause you come to this live stream, it's getting ugly up in here. I'm warning you. Boom! Joan Almonte off the top ropes. And I ain't got my reading glasses on, but Joan, you looking beautiful, baby. My goodness, got a blue bar headed north. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stacking Legos up there. Joan, my goodness, what a profile pic, folks. I mean, I can't zoom in. Well, I can zoom in a little bit, but that's a beautiful profile pic you got there, Joan. Thank you very much, Dawn. All right, so I'll give you a recap yesterday. Yesterday I ventured out, and I haven't posted the video yet because I've been and haven't even started chopping that video up. But I ventured out to Barrio Barreto and went down, checked the money changer. Boom! At 1212, bravo! Here's the hulking up brother, dropped the big leg. Got a 2-tone orange bar. Just took an atomic elbow and a smackdown got launched. My goodness. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. So, yesterday, I went down to Barrio Barreto. I wanted to check out the exchange rates to see what's going on. I went to my first place next to Cheap Charlie's, and they said we don't even have an exchange rate today for US dollars. Now, I don't even know what that means. It's not that they're out of money, because I'm getting pesos, right? I had a few bucks from the States I was going to change. So I couldn't do it there at my main place. It's called Banco, what's it called? Banco Mexico or something like that. So I had to go on down the road, and folks, it was, I think, 47.8. Ooh, that hurts. Now, if you're not familiar with the Philippines, usually it hovers around 50 to 1 on the exchange rate to the US dollar. I'm okay with 50 because it's easy to do math in your head, right? Even me, I failed algebra 2 or 3 times back in I never did pass algebra. But 50 to 1 is pretty easy, right? You got 50 pesos, that's $1. 100 pesos, that's $2. 150 is $3. I could go on and on. But now the exchange rate, the dollar is so damn weak, we're down to 47.8. My goodness. So when you throw down some money and you think that's $2, well, that ain't enough. Throw down a little bit more. Now, it's been above 50 at times, which is in our favor. But you know what? I don't care about just leave the shit at 50. You know what I mean? Whoever's in charge of this shit, I'm not a financial guy. I'll have to ask Big Money Benny, because he knows about all this stuff. But if you would just leave the exchange rate at 50, please, because then I can do math in my head. But anyhow, folks, 47.8, that's not good news for us foreign guys, but it's what's happening. Robert's saying it was 6 or 7 to 1 back in 1977. My goodness. All right, so, yeah, anyhow, so I went out. Everybody sent me messages saying, hey, what's going on with Cheap Charlie's? A lot of people sent me messages. Folks, Cheap Charlie's is open. It is open. Most of the bars are closing at like 8, 9. I think the mandate is 9:30, but they're closing 8, 8:39. That way they can filter the customers out. Cheap Charlie's bar is open for business 7 days a week. But I ended up in Barcelona. The Barcelona is across the way, up on the top deck. Okay, baby. Okay, he's going to go see the ladies. All right, Forrest G, go see the ladies, give them a kiss for me. But baby, in 5 minutes, come back, bring me a beer. All right, thank you very much. Folks, Forrest G got powder. Baby, I got powder on my face now. I don't know why these Filipinos and in Thailand, they do the same. They put powder all over the babies and they swear that it cools them off. I still fail to see how powder in the tropics will lower your body temperature. But that's what they do. They put powder on the baby to cool them off. I don't know. Poor Forrest G. Anyhow, back to, I ended up in Barcelona. That's the top deck where Rum Jungle used to be, which is now just the green room. And apparently everything's green. I don't know if it's an Irish themed bar. I don't know. But I went to Barcelona. Folks, that bar is on time. Shout out to my friends up there. Folks, great views, the beer, good prices. They got Heineken on draft. My goodness. And if you know about Heineken, if you take a bottle of Heineken here in the Philippines, it don't taste right. But when you get it off a draft, that's the richest beer you can buy here in the Philippines, hands down. So they have draft beer up there at Barcelona. Boom! John Smith off the top ropes. What up, King? Good to see you live. Thank you very much, my friend. Boom! Put that atomic elbow on a two-tone orange bar. Just got launched, stacking them Legos up there. Thank you very much, my friend. Hope you're doing well wherever you at on this beautiful planet we call the Earth. Yeah, so anyhow, Barcelona, great bar. And you know what? Shout out to my buddy Dennis. Not Diamond Dennis. Diamond Dennis is over in Canada, freezing right now. But my buddy Dennis that moved over to Angeles. Shout out to you, buddy. He gave me a report on Barcelona. And he said, hey man, this is a great bar, best bar in Barretto. I went there yesterday. I met everybody that's running the place. Friendly people up there, beautiful ladies. I can't say enough good things about it. I may be over there again today. I had such a great time in Barcelona, and you know, we spread some love around, bought some Jollibee for the ladies. I think because I drink so many Heinekens, folks, I got messed up. And I gotta give a big shout out to Jason and the Lamborghini for rescuing me, because folks, I'm my own worst enemy. I mean, we all are when we're out drinking and getting stupid, right? Jason rescued me. He showed up, he went boom, shaka laka laka, Chris Baca off the top ropes with an atomic elbow on a two-tone green bar. The king is back, watching from San Antonio, Texas. My main man, Forrest G, needs more airtime. Thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, man, Forrest G's a character now. He's a character. You know, he is going to be a big superstar down in Makati. And there's no doubt about it. Maria Mercedes, too. So they're going to be down there at some point in Makati. Big superstars in the Philippines. A lot of the superstars, let's face it, over here in Southeast Asia. Boom! Daryl Lynn checking in. How you doing, my brother? I got a blue bar just got launched, stacking them up there on the top of this little ceiling of this chat box. Thank you very much, my friend. But yeah, so Forrest G and Maria Mercedes, they're gonna be superstars down in Makati, right? So shout out to Houston, Texas. At some point, they're gonna be making big money down there, and I've had a deal with their mothers, and I'm generous. Boom! Joan Almonte again, my neighbor from Santo Tomas. Got a two-tone green bar, got lunch. And Joan, at some point, you have to come hang out with wife number one over here. Send you ladies to Jollibee. Thank you very much. But yeah, at some point, folks, when the babies go to Makati and get into the movie scene, you know, that's my retirement plan right there. I mean, I'll have so much money coming in, because I did made a generous offer with the baby's mamas. They will receive 20% of all the proceeds from my babies. Okay, that's a generous offer. Boom! Benny the Mac up in the house, looking fresh made. How's the duck eggs, man? I ain't posted the video yet, brother. I got a video, folks. It's called, I guess this is gonna be a spoiler, but when I post the video, boom, Luis Cabo came back with the uppercut on Benny the Mac. I'm at my super chat limit, but a big shout out to the man in Mexico, Chief Charlie, King Marcos. I am humbled by your presence. Thank you very much, my friends. Boom! I got Ian Michaels off the top ropes. Wish we could have had a drink when you were in LA, but Newsom is the devil. Man, I'm telling you, you said that right. You guys got to get Newsom out of there. Get Newsom out of there. Just get him out. Just tell him, Newsom, don't go away mad. Just go away. You know what I mean? You got to get that dude out of there, man, and come up with some solution. Somebody I don't even know who's running LA. Well, I'll tell you this. There ain't nobody running LA. There is nobody running Los Angeles. Los Angeles is running itself, and that's not saying much. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody running LA, Hollywood, Beverly Hills. Who the hell, if I was the mayor, I don't even know your name. I don't even know the mayor of LA, and it's a damn good thing, because you're not even there, man. Do you even wake up and go to fucking work every day? Do you know what's happening in your city? Boom! Benny the Mac looking at rainbows. I got a two-tone. I don't know why, folks, but when Benny the Mac comes on, they change his shit to magenta. I don't know why. I mean, if you notice that in the past live streams, right? For some reason, when he throws down money, they change him to the most beautiful color of magenta. I don't know. It's like some badge on YouTube or something. Thank you very much, Benny, man. I hope you're doing good over there. But I'll tell you what. If I was anywhere loosely connected to the people that are running Los Angeles. And I'm not blaming the fucking street cops and the firemen, the foot soldiers out there doing fucking battle on the streets. But if I was the mayor at City Hall, anybody in charge, because your ass ain't in charge. You're asleep at the fucking wheel. I don't even think you motherfuckers come to work in Los Angeles at City Hall. Boom! Sam T off the top ropes with a little fucking eye poke. Boom! Fucking time out, folks. They put that fucking eye poke on there. You can stop the show. Thank you very much, my friend. Boom! Louis Cabo again off the top ropes with a two-tone green bar. Yeah, old Gavin. I agree, man, but ain't nobody at work in Los Angeles. Y'all just fucking drawing a check, staying at home. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Because I promise you this, I could run Los Angeles better than the people running Los Angeles after 6 fucking beers in the morning. I could be the mayor of LA and make huge improvements after having 6 fucking beers and a Jack and Coke, then I go to work. Because at least the difference would be that I would physically be at fucking work every day. And that's fucking apparently a 110% improvement over what the fuck's going on in Los Angeles. Boom! I got Rock Parks off the top ropes with a blue bar. Got launched and headed north. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, Cabo's rolling like DJT. Matter of fact, what I think is going on is he's in the back of the limo with DJT right now. Him and DJT are watching my live stream, and DJT's like, "Oh, hit him again, man." You know what I mean? Boom! At 1-2-1-2, bravo. King, will we ever see you eat Jollibee on camera? Boom! Two-tone gold bar just got launched. Listen, folks, it would take a huge sacrifice for me to eat Jollibee, period. I mean, I'd do it on camera because it'll be a fucking rare occasion because it probably wouldn't happen again. And I know all my OFWs over there watching from the Middle East that are, yes, I know Jollibee is part of the national identity, okay? But I'm not gonna sit here and blow smoke up anybody's ass and tell you that I like something when I don't. Boom! Ray, Bo Buzz, have a beer on me. Thank you very much, my friend. And you know what I'll do? The same thing I did yesterday, folks. When I went over there to Cheap Charlie's, I bought the lady some drinks, spread some love around, bought some Jollibee, and that's what I like to do. Yeah, I had a great time. Boom! Benny the Mac off the top ropes coming in with a deep colored magenta. Is that a magenta or is that a chartreuse? I'm not even sure. Man, I'm fired up today, bro. I'm fired up today because I had a bad night last night, and I'm not gonna put it out over the air. Only Benny knows. You know, I had a little bad streak last night. But you know what? The only way to deal with a hangover. If you haven't seen that video, click and watch it. Boom! Rob Parks coming in again. I mean, got the Dukes up coming in the octagon with a left and a right. Daniel Cormier goes down. Got a green bar headed north. Thank you very much, my friend. But the only way to deal with a hangover is to get the fuck up. Get up out of bed, get in there, get you a cold beer, and start your day and do something and start rewriting the memories on that old hard drive up here. Because a hangover is mostly psychological. It's not physical. It's a little bit physical. I would say 10% physical, 90% psychological. Because you did something stupid last night. You drunk texted your ex-wife. You drunk texted your neighbor's wife. You know, we all do stupid shit, right? In these days, the biggest problem that we have when we go out and get to drinking is our cell phones. Because we post stupid shit. We text people that we shouldn't be texting. We say things that we shouldn't be saying, right? If you would just go out drinking without your fucking iPhone, you can get as stupid as you want, and as long as you make it home, you're gonna recover the next day with minimal damage. But 90% of the hangover, especially these days, is the fact that when you wake up and you realize, okay, all right, I got my phone, that's good. And you look down and you see all the people that you texted and the messages that you texted them. That's 90% of a hangover in modern times of the internet age. Boom! I got Johnny Green off the top ropes. Big fan from Virginia. A lot of the black brothers here respect you highly. We love your videos, my friend. Hey, man, thank you very much, Johnny. I got a two-tone gold bar headed north. Got launched. Stacking them up on the top, man. Thank you very much, my friend. I certainly appreciate it. Boom! Smashing from Portland, Oregon. Got a two-tone green bar getting stacked up there. Thank you very much, Smashing. Man, look, back when I was going to Portland, I loved Portland. Portland was such a nice place. Now, we're talking 20 years ago. Everything that's going on there, and I'm not up on everything, but my perspective of Portland was 20 years ago. It was such a beautiful little eclectic place. I love going to Portland, man. Boom! Rob Parks coming back in. Let's see. You and DJT in the 5.0. What an image. Both hung over, checking the Twitter for a drunk tweet. If it was me and DJT would roll strong in the Lambo. If that dude, you know, if DJT just fly in over there to QB Point in the Air Force One, we'll pick him up in the Lambo. Well, we can't pick him up in the Lambo because you can't get a tricycle on SBM8. We get a taxi over to the gate. Hop in the Lambo, me and DJT gonna be rolling strong with Jason in the Lambo. Straight over to Barcelona. You know what I mean? Fucking Secret Service be trying to keep up because that Lamborghini be swerving. Be in and out of traffic, they'll be trying to keep up. Boom! Poggy C. Claude, thank you very much. Forrest G, some ice cream. You know what, man? That's a great idea. Thank you very much for that. We'll get that boy some ice cream today. The only problem is trying to keep the ice cream from his mother, because his mother is an ice cream destruction device. Come here, baby. Where's my egg, baby? You see this? That means take action, baby. Take action. Emergency. Sound the alarm. Folks, when I came back here from America, and I opened up the refrigerator and the freezer, right? There was nothing in the freezer but ice cream. So everybody thinks I abandoned Fatima. Listen, when I was gone every night, she had 3 ladies up here, 2 or 3 ladies up here. They're partying. When I say partying, they're playing Facebook. They're playing games. They're cooking. Fatima had it. Thank you, Barry. Hey, baby, give me a kiss. Give King a kiss. I want a kiss over here, baby. All right. Get it on live TV. Come on. Not yet. No, I did take a bath. Yesterday. No, I took a bath this morning, for real. But anyhow, they had nothing but ice cream in the freezer. Every one of them had like their own half gallon in the freezer. There's no other food or anything else in the house, which is kind of strange because when I left, well, it's not strange. When I left, there was food stocked up. You know, we're in lockdown mode, so I had enough food in there to last for a month, 2 months. Well, they ate all the food. They didn't replace anything. But the only thing up there for emergency purposes was each individual half gallon of ice cream. That's the only thing they were maintaining. They didn't replace anything. Not even the fucking rice. Like, what's going on here, you know? So let me go back to Barcelona, here in Barrio Barreto. Great bar. If you're here local in Barrio Barreto, tomorrow, if I got my days right, I think Thursday, they're having a birthday party over at Barcelona. Me and the old lady are probably going to go. So if any subscribers, any friends here on the channel, if you're around, we're going to, unless something comes up, we're going to go to Barcelona tomorrow. Big birthday party going on. And folks, I'm telling you, those Heineken drafts are on time. And my buddy was showing me the kegerator, right? Now you think when you open up the keg, there's a keg in there. But the way they're doing it now, they got like 2 little small kegs. So when this one starts running low, and they switch over to that one, it's already cold. And then you put the new keg in. Instead of putting the keg in there, it runs low and then you gotta wait for it to cool down or whatever. It's fucking genius. Absolutely genius. It's two separate kegs. You just keep swapping them. They always stay cold. So tomorrow, as long as they're still having it, birthday party at Barcelona. Great panoramic views. I did a video yesterday. I have not edited that video or uploaded it. But I highly recommend that bar. I mean, that is the new, I gotta say it, boom! Rob Parks off the top ropes with some ice cream for Fatima. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Got a two-tone, boom! Aaron P coming back, Fatima on the Carabao. Aaron, thank you very much. Two-tone green bar, got the smack down. Now listen, Aaron P brought up a great, he reminded me of folks, we got a new t-shirt out. So I'm glad he reminded me of it. We have a new t-shirt out to help fund the Private Island project. And it's basically wife number one riding Roscoe the Attack Carabao. Okay, and she's on the beach on patrol. They're on patrol. They're patrolling for Chinese communist motherfuckers trying to invade our island over there because we are going to buy a private island to host the Overstay Road Saloon, Haberdashery, and Bikini Wax Salon. So we got so many projects going on, and we're gonna fuck with the Chinese communists over there. You know what I mean? All my Chinese friends in America, I love you. Okay, it's not nothing against the Chinese people. It's your fucking government, Xi Jinping, that owes me 17 million motherfucking dollars. I will be coming to collect that shit. But we're gonna buy that private island over there, and we're gonna run cruises around Fiery Cross Reef. We're gonna get drunk, and we're gonna fuck with the Chinese fucking Navy over there, encroaching on our fucking terrain over here in the Philippines. But when I buy that island, I'm gonna establish that as our own country. It's gonna be King Marcos Island, and I'm gonna give the fucking Chinese a warning. I got a 200-mile motherfucking buffer around King Marcos Island, and anybody that comes in that fucking island is subject to the laws of the Kingdom of Marcos. So any fucking Chinese naval vessel that sails into my motherfucking territorial waters are subject to, what do we want to call it? They're subject to, they're subject to my jurisdiction. You thought I was going to say something violent, right? No. I'm the most non-violent person you ever know. But if them motherfuckers try to come over to King Marcos Island, them motherfuckers, they're going to show up vertical and they're going to leave horizontal. Alright, folks, so that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna start processing passports. Boom! Duke Shooter 6'9" off the top ropes with a two-tone green bar. With the 1-2 punch. Cormier goes down. Cormier goes down. Connor Kelly looking for a lady. What? Who's Connor Kelly? Never heard of him. Thank you very much, Duke Shooter. I don't know Connor. Okay, so back to what the hell is the title of this video? Top 3 reasons that I need a samurai sword. Okay? Reason number 1, to chop my onions with. Folks, listen, I'm a fiend for grilled onions, sauteed onions, raw onions, onions on my sandwich, onions on my pork, onion soup. I love onions. And I bought these knockoff Bear Grylls knives, and they're just not doing it. They're just not up to the task of chopping my onions. I said, you know what? I'm not fucking around no more. I'm not screwing around anymore with these little bitty onions that you get over here, right? The small, delicious onions. That Bear Grylls knife, it won't cut butter. Put the butter on the fire for 10 minutes, and that Bear Grylls knife won't cut it. That's for show only. That Bear Grylls knife. So I need a samurai sword so I can appropriately cut my onions. Because when the ladies make me a dish, they'll only put like 1 or 2 onions in there. That's not enough onions. When you cook an onion, it cooks, it goes from this big down to like this big, right? I could literally cook 20 onions every meal and not have enough onions, especially when you sprinkle that garlic in there. So I said, how can I solve this problem? I was thinking about it. Boom! Right parts off the top ropes with a Spyderco knife. Spyderco, I'll have to check that out, my friend. Got a 2-tone green bar, just got launched. Thank you very much. So, I was saying, how do I increase my onion intake? Because unless I'm mistaken, onions have a great vitamin C content in them. I said, well, shit, man, there's an easy solution to this problem. Get a samurai sword. And then I can lay them onions out on the cooking table, get everybody back on a safe distance, hit 2 shots of Jack Daniels, and I'll pull that motherfucker out like a ninja and I'll chop them onions up. So I said to myself this morning, I said, I got to have a samurai sword. So I said, well, that's, people don't buy things they need. They buy things they want, right? This gentleman said that in a video I watched. He was giving a seminar about affiliate marketing years ago. And one of the first things he said nonchalantly is he said, hey, people don't buy things they need. They buy things they want. And I was like, they do? Because I ain't never been no salesman, right? But I said, what's reason number 2 that I need a samurai sword? And I said, well, the ladies, if I send them to the store to get meat, they're going to come back with a piece of meat, whether it's chicken or pork. It's got the most fat on it. It's got all the skin on it. It's got fucking bones, because that's the way they like to cook, right? Well, I'm from America. I want a fucking boneless chicken breast with no skin on it, so I can just marinate it, put it on the grill, right? That's me. I ain't apologizing for being who the fuck I am. They go out and they're gonna fucking buy something with the bones, the skin, the fat. That's what they like, because they're gonna cook different dishes. If you don't believe me, go to Thailand. In Thailand, like, if you buy the boneless chicken breast, it's cheaper than the chicken breast with the bones and the skin on there. Just go to goddamn Macro and check the prices. It's a couple baht cheaper. Even though it took the labor to take the skin and the bones and everything out of that and make it all nice and pretty, it's still cheaper because Thai folks, they don't want that boneless stuff. That's us foreign guys. So I said, that is reason number 2 that I need a samurai sword. When Faye and Fatima go out and they come back with a piece of meat that has more skin, more bones, and more fat on it, I just pull that fucking samurai sword out by the power of Grayskull. Oh shit, what, oh He-Man. Yeah, but I'm gonna pull it out by the power of Grayskull. I have the power to chop out these fucking bones, this skin, this fat, and eventually after like 18 chops of that samurai sword, I would have a lean piece of meat to go on that grill back there. So I said, shit, there's 2 reasons why I need a samurai sword. I said, well, I can't justify that cost because those samurai swords, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. Now listen, you can buy a fake Bear Grylls knife for $4 that won't cut hot butter. I got a fucking closet full. I give you a little secret. If you want to be friends with the cops and give them some Miranda and not have any problems with the cops, go buy you like 20 fake Bear Grylls knives. They come in a nice little gift box with a sheath and they're in plastic. They're pretty good quality. They're like, I don't know, a couple bucks, $3-4 bucks a piece. I carry 20 of those fake Bear Grylls knives everywhere I go. If I have any problems with the checkpoints or whatever, I get fucking fake Bear Grylls knives out, and then I don't have a problem. You see how it works? But they don't cut hot butter. Unless a dude, you got to get a sharpening knife. Shit, I ain't no expert in sharpening knives. But if I got a samurai sword with the fucking PSI of of the swing on there, I'm gonna chop all that skin off that chicken. There ain't no other, solution to it. So I said, well, I can't buy a samurai sword unless I have 3 good reasons to buy a samurai sword. So I was thinking, and I said, you know what? I like Fatima, when she wears these little. What she'll do is like, you know how the Daisy Duke, where they'll take their shirt, tie it in a knot, and you see a little belly. And we're men, and I ain't apologizing for being a man. I ain't apologizing for nobody. I like to see some skin. I like to see a little belly button peeking through, doing a little peeking out. I said, you know what? If I took all of Fatima's shirts and stacked them up, and with one, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. I pull out that samurai sword, and I swoop down on about 20 of her shirts. I'm gonna stack them up together. Just put them all right on the cooking table. And I swoop down with the samurai sword, and I chop off half of her shirt, the bottom half. Then every time I look at wife number 1, I'm gonna see that little belly and that belly button showing. I said, that's a great reason for this samurai sword. I was sold at that point. Now, she might try to hide some clothes from me, but if I see her with a shirt where I can't see that belly button, I'm pulling that samurai sword out, and I'm going to fucking work. That's just the way it's gonna be. There you go, folks. There are the top 3 reasons that I need a samurai sword. Number 1, to chop onions. Number 2, to chop the fat, the skin, and the bones out of the chicken that the ladies buy. And number 3, because I want to chop my wife's shirts in half where I can see that belly and that little belly button peeking through, because it's sexy and I like to see that. So that's why I need a samurai sword. Or maybe a Ginsu. I don't really know the difference, but I know what a samurai sword is. I don't know about a Ginsu. The only thing that might work versus a samurai sword would be a chop saw. Get a fucking DeWalt, put in an order from Home Depot. I don't know if they ship to the Philippines. Get one of them fucking DeWalt chop saws, and I can put that onion in there and just bring it down like 4 times. I put that fucking chicken in there like 4 times. I put her shirts in there and just chop it up with a DeWalt fucking chop saw. You know what I'm saying? Alright, folks, let me go to the comments. I think I've accomplished the purpose of this video about my samurai sword. And you can get them here on Lazada. Lazada is like the Amazon of the Philippines. And you know what I noticed on Lazada? They're back to offering cash on delivery. During the COVID shutdown, you couldn't do it, which is fucked up, because the reason that Lazada flourished is because they did cash on delivery. So the people with no credit cards in certain countries, they could start ordering shit online. The driver shows up, you pay him cash, he goes away. It's perfect. But during this lockdown shit, Lazada shut that shit down. They weren't doing cash on delivery, which, ain't nobody here got a credit card. If you got a credit card in this country, you're in the top 5% of the rich. So 95% of the people, maybe, let me back it down to be conservative. 90% of the people here don't have bank accounts or credit cards, right? It's just the way it is. So Lazada offering cash on delivery, that's the Amazon. But then they shut it down during the lockdown. But from what I read, they are back to offering cash on delivery. COD, just like it was back in the 70s in America, and there wasn't nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I mean? So I could order this samurai sword COD, and then when it shows up, you check it out, make sure there's no dings on it. If it's got a problem, you tell them to take that shit back, because you're not paying yet, right? You gotta love COD. A little bit gangsterism, but it favors the buyer. Okay, well, somebody put, I don't know how many people are here on this live stream, because if you saw how I set it up, I got my iPhone here, I'm talking to you on the iPhone. I got an iPad Pro here, real big, so I can read the letters without having to wear my reading glasses. Damn, 317 friends here. Thank you very much for joining me, my friends, on this little impromptu live stream. I got a couple videos I'm about to post. One is called The Duck Farm Failed. I'm not going to give any more spoilers than that. And the second video that I'm going to post is called I Don't Want a Funeral. Now, I don't want to sway and hijack the chat box to talk about that, but I did a video. I was going to live stream it this morning. I woke up hungover. I was going to live stream it. I said, no, this is a serious fucking topic. I got to make sure that everything's right, you know, the audio and everything. And during that video, that's when the power went out. So it was a good thing I did not do the live stream this morning. But the video is uploaded. It's canned. And it's basically called I Do Not Want a Funeral. And I would appreciate if you check that out. Love some comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Got Georgia checking in up in the house. My goodness. My goodness. Folks, Georgia. You know, Georgia's where I call home for about, I don't know, the past 20 years, whether I was there or not. You got to call someplace home. Georgia's a good place to be. You can't beat Georgia. You know, it's like Cat Williams said about Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta, the most nasty, beautiful, you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's like go both ways, you know, from beautiful to, it's got extremes of both way. But I really, I love Georgia. I'm glad I spent a lot of my years there. But that's in the past. I can't go back to Georgia. I can't go back to Georgia. Not because I don't love it, but just because that's just a part of my life. It's a closed chapter, you know? It's a closed chapter. And I've only got a few more chapters to write with, you know, coming up on 50. Let's face it, all of us coming up on 50, we ain't got too many fucking chapters left. All right? We're not trying to put 30 fucking years in somewhere and get a goddamn plaque and a $400 fucking pension check every month. When you're coming up on 50, you better be making fucking decisions like a person that's coming up on 50. You know, if you're trying to stay in a fucking job for 10 more years because you're going to get a $362 a month check when you're 68 years old, that ain't the right way to be thinking. That ain't the right way to be thinking, my friends, because look, when you're coming up on 50, you're living on borrowed time. All right? Listen, I got a new objective. I'm going to live to be a fucking 100 years old. Because I want to bankrupt the fucking Social Security Administration if I see one dime of that shit. That's my money that they took from me, that I didn't want them to take from me. So I want to live to be 110 fucking years old just to get all my money back. If they would give me all my money back right now, every fucking cent, every fucking penny that I paid to Social Security, give me a check and I will go away. You'll never hear from me again. Because I don't want that. That's against my will. So, it's like Grady said on Sanford and Son one time. He said when they took $1 from him, $1 was $1. But 30 years later, $1 is a quarter. So now they're only giving him 25 cents on every fucking dollar that they took from him back in 1950. It was a Sanford and Son episode. Great fucking episode, you know? So, I'm going to live to be 110 just to get my fucking money back from the Social Security fucking Administration. Because that's my money. That's not your money. That's not your tax money. That's my fucking money. Just give me my money back in one check and you will never hear from this motherfucker again. So, even though I'm coming up on 50 and I'm making decisions like I'm coming up on 50, my objective is to live to be 110 fucking years old. And all you skinny jean wearing Call of Duty shithead motherfuckers that's working there, you're gonna pay me a fucking check till I'm 110. I might even live to be 121 fucking years old. That's my new number, 121. I'm gonna put it on a fucking t-shirt. That's how old I'm gonna live to be, because I'm gonna get my fucking money back from the social fucking motherfucking security administration in America. And I think probably that's how old you would have to live to get your money back that they stole from us, plus interest. You'd have to live to be 121 motherfucking years old just to get your money back of what you paid in to break even. It's a fucking pyramid scheme, motherfuckers. You know what? Ah, shit. Let me not to go off on that tangent. All right, so it's a little windy, cloudy day. It's kind of cool, which is good for my live stream. If the direct sunlight was beating down on this iPhone, the stream would go down, because the iPhone will overheat for some reason during a live stream, and I guess I understand it. It's videoing, it's broadcasting. But when I first got this phone, I did a video to see how long this thing would take video, 4K, 60 frames, and it will video non-stop until the battery dies. It will not overheat. Now, I was in a bar with it wasn't direct sunlight, but this thing recorded 4K 60 frames. Now, this is an iPhone 8 Plus, a little dated now, but back when I did it, state of the art. The only thing that stopped the video recording was the battery died. So if I'd plugged it in, that sumbitch would have went for hours. It wouldn't have stopped. But when you're live streaming with the sun beating down, this thing will overheat, and it'll put your ass out of service. So these clouds right here have actually given me the opportunity to keep running my mouth. So I talk about some news here in Barrio Barreto. Well, I mean, I'm over on the Subi side, but in Barrio Barreto. If you didn't see my last walking tour video, I talked about there was a rumor that a 75-year-old American gentleman got killed over in Beloit Beach. I don't believe anything these days unless I see a fucking body, okay? Let me throw that disclaimer. Boom! AT1212 Bravo! Keen, do you have an address that if we wanted to send you things, it'd be fun to watch you open stuff and people can send you? Yes, I do have an address that you can send stuff to. It's on my website. Go to markblackard.com under contact. That's the mailing address right there. Just type all that in and your package will eventually get here. The mail system in the Philippines has always done me right. Sometimes it's a little slow, but most of the time it's even quicker than you think it would be. Up here on Luzon. Now, if you're down in Cebu, like the mail will get to Manila, quickly, but then there's a lag getting down to Cebu. But shout out to all the mail carriers here. The other night we watched that movie called The Postman with Kevin Costner. The mail folks here have been on time for me. Now, I don't know what your experience is, but like if somebody sends some shit, signature required, they're not releasing that shit unless they know it's you. They're on the job. So, nothing but good things to say about the mail service here in the Philippines. Thailand is even better. Thailand is the best postal system I've ever seen in any country in the world. My goodness. But here in the Philippines, great service. Yes, you can send us some stuff. Go to my website, markblackard.com. Click on the contact tab, and it will show you the mailing address for if you want to send us anything. And yeah, we'll do a video opening it up. Please don't send us anything that's not authorized by customs or what have you. That's one of the reasons initially I wasn't cool about posting the address, because we've got a lot of people that want to do you in, and I'm not special. Anybody who runs a YouTube channel on any particular topic attracts haters, trolls, mentally deranged individuals who the only joy they see in life is causing you destruction, right? And causing you problems. So initially I wasn't cool with it, and I said, you know what, fuck that. I'm not deviating what I want to do in my life. Boom, there's my address. Anybody wants to know where I live, you go to markblacker.com, go to contact, that's my mailing address. If you want to know exactly where I'm broadcasting from right now, just click Penthouse Suite. Somebody, one of you jokesters put a pin on Google Maps of the Penthouse Suite. So if anybody here on this live stream wants to know exactly where I am right now, and you know, I'm sure Xi Jinping, that motherfucker, has already clicked on that pin, and he's got about 8 fucking missiles directed right here at the Penthouse Suite, because he owes me 17 million motherfucking dollars, and he don't want to pay. But it's all right. He's on his way out. I've already made the decision. There's going to be a new leader in China pretty soon, and it's not going to be Xi Jinping. I've already made the decision. That fat motherfucker, he's out of there. You don't believe me? You just fucking sit back and wait. That motherfucker's on his way out because I said it's time for you to go. And when he fucking goes, he's still going to owe me 17 million motherfucking dollars for false imprisoning me because of the way he handled this fucking Chinese bad research virus. That's the way it's going to be. Fatima, baby, I'm at critical mass. This fucking reactor is about to goddamn have a chain reaction, go into meltdown. Babe, oh, baby, go downstairs and get 2 more beers. Babe, just put it on your Utong. You'll be alright. Put it on your Utong, baby. God damn, like I'm fucking running away from $2 goddamn Utong. She's scared to put it on her Utong. Utong means credit, right? What's funny is the Sorry store. It's kind of funny, like the Sorry stores will not give a foreign guy credit unless you've lived there for like a year or 2. You got a wife and kids, maybe then you own a house. But if you come here and rent a place, the Sorry store does not want to give you, the foreign guy, any credit, any Utong. They'll give it to your wife because they know they got her ass, right? She can't go nowhere. But they will not give the foreign guy any credit. Now you think it would be flip-flop, right? But it is flip-flop when you go to rent a motorbike in Southeast Asia. If you go to rent a motorbike, they want to put it in your name, get your copy of your passport, and you sign the contract. Because if they rent to the locals, a lot of times they don't bring the motorbike back. So it's just funny as shit, you know, if I go to the motorbike place, yeah, I gotta rent the motorbike, but if I want fucking $2 Utong on a couple beers, they're putting it on her fucking ass. Kind of funny. They don't want to put it on my ass. And you know what, I tell them, I joke with them, I say, hey look, can I get some Utong? I'm going to pay you next week, but my flight's tomorrow. They're like, oh, no. Just joking with them, buddy. So if anybody here gives you Utong or credit in the Philippines, they're very, very trusting of you. They're very trusting of you. That's the way it is. Yeah, baby. Huh? Boom! Alan Barbato off the top ropes. A little hello from upstate New York. Got a 2-tone green bar just got launched, stacking up there with the Legos and this. Whoa! If I didn't have a good sturdy tripod, this thing would fall over. Thank you very much, Alan. A friend of mine just went up to upstate, up to what's it called? Canandaigua. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Canandaigua. And they, you know, it was a couple months ago, and they were concerned about the lockdowns, this and that. They didn't have any problems. Folks, upstate New York is beautiful. You know, you got New York City, that's its own entity, but upstate New York is absolutely beautiful. 2 totally different dynamics. Like when I was going to New York, I like to go to New York for a Friday, well, New York City. When I went to NYC, I like to get in there Friday, spend Saturday, and get the fuck out of there on Sunday. And what I would do, I had like a routine when I was flying up there. Long story why I was going there, but when I would go up there, I would go to Chinatown, and I had this lady over there in Chinatown, and I was buying knockoff purses like Gucci's, Coach, you know, Louis Vuitton, all the high-end purses, right? But they were high quality knockoffs. And so I would go up there and I'd go give me a high quality knockoff purse. Baby, give the king one more kiss, baby. Come here, baby. I got 26,000 people watching you give me a kiss. Get over here. Come, don't be shy. Come over here and give Keely a little love, baby. Come over here.
Ano yun, yapag ka ba?
Folks, look at this.
Kiss you.
Look at this. I'm not kissing that beer bottle. I'm gonna kiss you.
You always kiss this bit, ano?
I ain't kissing it. I'm drinking it, baby. So anyhow, I went to New York. Baby, just say hello. Everybody want to see you. Look at that beautiful girl making a cameo appearance, but she's still wanting Jollibee.
Yeah, good night, ka.
No Jollibee because you don't want to be on my live stream. So anyhow, I will go to New York City, and I would get there with this Chinese lady. I mean, me and her were straight, and I'll buy these knockoff purses. Boom! Matthew Sipes off the top ropes. All I seen was a samurai sword getting on here. Hell yeah, shots, brother. Got a two-tone orange bar. Just took the atomic elbow. Cormier goes down. He goes down. Stacking it. Thank you very much, Matthew, man. I hope you're doing well, my brother. Hope you're doing well. So, everything's okay over here. Everything's okay over here, my brown guy. It's okay. Yeah, she could hit me with that bottle a little later on. Papa Rolls checking in from Martha N. Subic. Yeah. All right, so I got some homeboys on here checking in. But yeah, so I would go, you know, I had a routine. I'd fly in there Friday. I'd go see my Chinese lady. I'd buy some fucking high quality knockoffs. And then I would go to Little Italy. Like this memory I have of Little Italy, right? I was sitting at this restaurant eating. And for some reason, Hell's Angels had this rally, or they had a clubhouse there next to Little Italy or something. But folks, I'm talking 20 years ago, like thousands and thousands of beers ago. But I was in Little Italy. Hell's Angels rolled up, and they roll in all strong and shit. And this fucking street cop come over there and told him, hey man, you can't park them fucking bikes there. You park that shit over there. And there was a little yak because the guy the guy that was in charge was the one they told us to, right? So he did a little yak, but you know what the motherfucker did? He fucking moved them goddamn Harleys down the street, and them fucking cops went on their way. You know what I mean? So that's like the last memory I have of being in New York City with over there in Little Italy, whatever the hell you call it. Was that fucking Hell's Angels coming in for that fucking meeting. Coming there all strong, and that fucking street cop said, fucking move that shit down the fucking street. Ain't no parking here, motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. You can run your mouth all you want, but when you go inside, we just tow that shit, you know? Luckily, that motherfucker moved it. Everything was good. It was such a great scene because maybe I should tell the whole scene. When they rolled in, when the Hell's Angels guys rolled in, they were famous. They were upper echelon of Hell's Angels. I don't know exactly who they are. I still don't know. But they went over, and there was like several construction workers who were working. You know, they were fucking hard hats. They were working on the construction site, and they brought them all over and basically invited them into the rally. You know, they had food, fucking beer, everything up in there, and they had a meeting, whatever. They just went over and grabbed these construction workers off the construction site and brought them in. Now the run-in with the cop was one thing, but everybody like played it. The whole night played out perfectly. It was beautiful. You know, a little bit of pushback from the fucking authorities, bring everybody in there. You know, it was just awesome to watch that while I was sitting there eating my fucking Alfredo. I think I was eating Alfredo. I can't remember exactly what I was eating, but I usually got some Alfredo of some type, you know, when I went over there. But if you've never been to New York City, this is what I recommend. Go on a Friday night, spend Friday night, all day Saturday, and then get the fuck out on Sunday by, say, 2 p.m. You'll have a great experience in New York City. If you stay any longer, you possibly would not be a fan of New York City. But if you do what I'm telling you to do, you're gonna love it. I mean, going to the Big Apple and just, you know, seeing all the people and the chaos and everything, But if you're not from New York City, it's culture shock moving to New York City. And if you're planning a vacation, don't plan 2 weeks in New York City. Friday night, all day Saturday, get the fuck out of there on Sunday by 2 p.m. It'll be the great vacation. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, they got a Jollibee in Ethiopia. My goodness. Minnesota checking in. Watch me on a 75-inch. Man, I think my TV in here, and folks, the only reason that we've got that big of a TV is I wanted the babies to be able to watch their cartoons with the English letters and all that stuff. It's a learning tool. I mean, yeah, I watch it too, but the reason I finally broke down, I just wanted the babies to be able to watch something other than the iPad or the iPhone and watch their educational videos, their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s. And then we happened at Christmas, or yeah, last Christmas, whenever it was, that thing was on clearance. And it was actually a great deal. You know, usually, maybe sometimes the deals, there's something wrong or something. We got a great deal on this big ass fucking TV, and we put it up top where babies can't get to it, and they're not looking down, they're actually looking up. Because you know, when you're dealing with fucking cell phones and shit, you got that cell phone neck effect going on. So we got a big TV, but only because of several things aligned, and we ended up getting that. Got a great deal on it. If you haven't seen that video, watch the video of when the 3 fucking stooges, shout out to you gentlemen, the 3 fucking stooges delivered that TV and put the fucking legs on there, and I tipped them because, you know, I mean, that's just the person I am. When they left, I realized the fucking TV was doing like the Leaning Tower of fucking pizza. And then me and Faye flipped the motherfucker over and realized they put the fucking legs on wrong. You know, plus these motherfuckers didn't even have a screwdriver. I had to fucking give them a screwdriver. That's what they do every day for a fucking living, is deliver appliances and put shit together. And they didn't even have one screwdriver between the 3 fucking stooges. And so I tipped them for no fucking reason. It would have been better off just drop the box, get the fuck out of here, let me and Faye put the fucking legs on there. They put those legs on there and put it up there. It's just a wonder. I mean, it's a fucking miracle that the thing didn't fucking come crashing down on Forrest G's head before I figured out that they had fucked up the installation. And you know what? It's like, how do you fuck up the installation of 2 fucking legs on a goddamn TV? It's like 4 screws. But the 3 stooges fucked it up. They fucked it up royally. And I'll put on the video. If they ever want to come back here, I will buy each one of those guys a fucking toolkit. But that's some of the shit that you experience living outside the West, right? When you figure somebody delivers your new fucking washer and dryer, right? They're gonna have the tools to hook up the hoses and everything, right? Not here. Not in Southeast Asia, not in places in the Middle East. They're gonna show up. They got no fucking tools, no flashlight, no nothing. And if you don't have this to loan to them, the shit's not gonna get done. You're like, well, you do this shit every fucking day. Why don't you have a goddamn screwdriver? Just some differences of living in the East versus living in the West. You know, and it's kind of funny because I read a book like 30 years ago that this dude had wrote in the late 60s about living in the Middle East. And he was talking about he had to get his toilet fixed. So he finally called. His toilet was fucked up. And like after 1 week, some guy shows up on a bicycle. And he said he had something like some string and a fucking nail. You know, and goes to fucking with his toilet like he's gonna fix it with some string and a nail. And then he had to leave and come back a week later with a fucking part to fix it. Folks, when you leave the fucking big PX in the sky, things aren't always the same. You know what I mean? Things are a little bit different, and you've got to roll with them punches right there. All right, so Tyler's asked me, what's the rent on the penthouse suite? Okay, I've put it out in a couple videos, but talking about cost of living, 12,000 pesos, which right now, let's just round it up, let's say $250 per month. Now listen, $250 per month in the Philippines will get you a very nice place. This place is brand new. We have 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, kitchen, full-size refrigerator. Folks, $250, if you can't find a nice place in the Philippines for $250, you're not looking in the right places, okay? If you were to go over to, say, Baloy Beach or Barrio Bredo and say, hey, I need a monthly rental in a hotel room, roughly 20,000 pesos. Now let's use 50 to 1, so we're talking about 10,000 pesos is 200 bucks. You can get a monthly rental for roughly $400. Now the advantages of getting the monthly rental, obviously you don't have to sign any type of contracts. I'm not under any contracts here except for my internet. That's a separate story. But for 20,000 pesos a month, you can get a monthly rental plus electric. My buddy Dennis is over in Angeles right now. I think he's paying a little over 20,000 plus electric. So you figure his monthly hard bills on the living situation is going to be about 600 per month. But don't forget, you're living in Angeles City, where all the action is, where all the foreigners are. Here in Barreto, the rent is higher, obviously, because of all the amenities. If you go out in the province and find a local room, folks, I know a lot of people don't believe this, but we were paying $28 US per month for our room down near her village in Cebu. It was a local room. Yeah, it's not perfect, but the rent was 1,500 pesos per month. At the time, it was $28. $28 US is what we were paying for rent. $7-8 on electric because we lived under a mango tree. We didn't need an air conditioner. So you can fluctuate up and down, but for 250 bucks, you can live just like we are. We're living like kings here on this balcony, this brand new place. Folks, I've got fiber optic Wi-Fi piped in here. That's why this live stream is not going down. Now, if the power goes out here a couple times a week, 2-3 times a week for a little bit. If you move out to an island or way out in the province, you may experience longer brownouts depending on where you're at. But here, the power will go down just maybe a couple times a week for 10-15 minutes. No big deal. But you have to realize, if you go very rural, it may go out a little bit longer. But at one point, let's go back to the beach condo for $28 per month. 1,500 pesos. Okay, round it up. Let's say 10 bucks on the electric. If we splurge, what are we at? We're at 40 bucks. The water bill was, say, just round it up, $5. Folks, it is no lie that we were living down there for roughly $50 US per month on the hard bills that we had to pay. If you want to live like that. Now, living here, I'm living in a US spec built, this is a palace. This is an absolute palace. Boom! California Swede checking in. You drove right by me in Orange County on 5, headed south during the US visit. Was hoping for a pit stop. Man, I'm sorry I missed you, my brother, but good to have you here on this live stream. Got a 2-tone gold bar. Just got launched. Fucking stacking them up at the top. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. So, folks, cost of living. You can go both extremes. That's why I tell you 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And you have to ask yourself and be honest with yourself, which player are you? if you are the guy that does not drink, don't smoke, has a steady girlfriend, is not going to chase women, you can come here for $1,000 a month and live like a king. Over time. That's factoring in, you got to go to immigration, you got to go back to America or wherever the fuck you're from. $1,000 a month. That's not going to be your hard bills if you want to live cheap. But over time, it's going to factor out, I think, to $1,000 per month. If you drink and you smoke, it's $2,000 per month, US dollars. If you drink, smoke, and chase the women, in other words, you're in these bars every fucking night, you need $3,000 US dollars a month to come over here and live like a king. It's my 1, 2, 3 rule. I'm not going to deviate from that. Yes, I was living for $50 US dollars per month, hard bills down in Cebu. But that is not my overall total. I'm not, with those bills, you're not factoring in the trips to immigration, plane tickets because you have to go do this, doctor's visits, blah, blah. It's not factoring in all that. So don't think you're going to come over here and live for $50 a month just because those are your hard bills. All right, 1,000 if you're a conservative dude and you're a one-woman man and you're okay with that, $1,000 a month, you live wonderful. You want to drink and smoke, you're a $2,000 per month man. And if you want to hit these fucking bars every day, you're a $3,000 per month guy. That is my opinion. Don't hold me to it because I'm just one dude. You're just getting one perspective. Boom! I got Matthew Sipes off the top ropes with a two-tone orange bar. Got lunch. Okay, so man, I started fatherhood late. 1-9, my other is 8. Know how bad I'd love to be over there if you get where I'm going with this. Stuck at 41. More shots your way maybe someday. Thank you very much, Matthew. So, I'm not sure what your situation is, brother. Boom! I got Jim Lai off the top ropes with a gold bar headed north with the 1-2 punch. My goodness, thank you very much, my friends. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Jim. Let me get back to Matthew, man. I don't. Maybe I'm misreading it because I've been drinking a little bit. I don't know if you're one of those. And folks, listen, I get your emails every day. I don't reply to all emails. I replied to an email this morning, and I realized it took me 45 minutes to reply to it. It's about time. I read your emails. I read the shit that comes across. I cannot physically reply to everything, and I refuse to pay somebody to reply and act like it was me. I just don't do that. But I do get a lot of emails from guys who are, I think maybe in your situation, you have a girl here with kids, but either there's something, either you're not legally married or the birth certificates, you can't get the PSA copy or something's going on. Folks, I get emails every day of dudes stuck in America, stuck in England, stuck in wherever, and they cannot get back here because of the lockdown and the travel bans, and their family and their kids are here, and it's killing them. Folks, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you because when I finished my business in the U.S., well, let's back it up. When I left, there was no mechanism for me to return. I took a fucking risk. I took a leap of faith, and I told myself that I would get back to my babies somehow. But I did not know that. A lot of people said, man, it'll be 2 years before you get to see your kids again. I had to go. I had to do what I had to do. I did not want to, but I did. And once I got finished with my business, I started trying to figure out, can I get back to the Philippines? And by the grace of God, gracias mi Dios, boom, California Swede coming back in there. The guitar playing during the 4th of July was awesome. I now play OD'd in Denver because of that session you put on, man. I love that. Bro, I love OD'd in Denver. My goodness, I love it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love that song. I love playing that song. Boom! Rob Parks off the top ropes. Is Angeles City dead forever? All right. This is one man's opinion, and I'm gonna address that question. Is Angeles City dead forever? This is what I saw. Let's take COVID-19. Let's take 2020 and this bullshit pandemic hoax out of the way. Prior to this shit going down, I was already predicting that there's going to be a shift. Not that Angeles City is going to be dead, but Angeles City is going to be the place to go if you're Korean or Japanese. If you're a fucking gringo like me, all right, Barrio Barreto is the new place for you to go. Now, I was predicting that way before the COVID stuff, because every time you go to Angeles, a bar has closed down. It comes back with the South Korean motherfucking flag in there, and we gringos really aren't welcome. You know what I'm talking about. You can sit there at fucking Kokomo's. If you go south of the DMZ, which is the Voodoo Lounge, it's all Korean, right? And then every time something pops up, it's Korean. It's Korean. It's Korean. I'm just stating fact. All right? So I already saw that there is a shift. Angeles City and Fields Avenue is being taken over by my Korean brothers, whether you like it or not. And then they built Central Park Reef over here in Barrio Barreto. Beautiful hotel. Beautiful hotel. If you haven't been there, the rooms are on time. They got a beautiful pool on the lower deck, and the rooftop pool has a sort of a 50s theme, sort of like filling station in Makati. Beautiful property right there in the middle of the thing. So you ask yourself, look, these guys who run that, they're not stupid, right? They didn't just throw up the fucking most expensive hotel over here for no fucking reason. These guys they play chess. They're not playing fucking checkers. That's why they own a fucking big old hotel right there, right? So the shift that I was seeing was that, you know what? Angeles City will be there, but it's a Korean, Japanese hangout. All the gringos, you know, dudes like me, you're coming to Barrio Barreto now. That was even before COVID. Now that the COVID has fucking knocked out a lot of them bars over there, folks, I was talking to my friends in the bar last night. They said they're getting more traffic from the locals in Angeles coming over here to hang out to get away from Angeles. So, is Angeles City dead? I would say no, but if you're a fucking gringo, Barrio Barreto is the new place. And it was already going that way. COVID just solidified it. Folks, in Barrio Barreto, we got great bars, great restaurants, okay? You want some good fucking food? Sitting Bull is equivalent to Margarita Station over there in Angeles. Great food, beautiful waitresses, great service, the owner on time. You've got fucking great pizza place down there. I mean, some of the best pizza you've ever had. I mean, we got everything from everything you need on the food, the bars, the hotels, and oh, by the way, you've got Subic Bay. Now, yeah, it ain't fucking Boracay if you go out there to the beach. It ain't Boracay, but you know what? It's a hell of a lot cooler and a hell of a lot more beautiful here than sitting in Angeles, listening to them loud-ass tricycles over there on Fields Avenue. There's so much more to do over here. It's a better view. It's just it's a better place. All right, you want to eat fucking some badass barbecue? Go over to SBMA to Texas Joe's. Tell them Marco sent you. My goodness, fucking great barbecue over there. Boom, California Swede coming off the Taco Tuesday. Over here is now complete with the king live from the penthouse of Times Square. Boom! Rob Parks checking in. All the ladies, the quality of AC. All right? A lot of people want to know that. Okay, there's obviously more ladies over in Angeles City. That's a given. That's a given, my friend. But we got beautiful ladies over here. And as the shift is taking place, it's taking place right now. The shift is taking place. Okay? What me and Pablo Escobar used to do. Now the J-Dog never came over here. He fucking posted up and Angeles never left. But when me and Pablo Escobar went on our 1-2 week runs, boom, whiskey smoke. When things get more normal, take us bar hopping tour. Really like the live music that you did a while back. Stay safe and thanks for sharing. Love the flashbacks. Thank you very much, Whiskey Smoke. Got a two-tone gold bar stacking up there with them friends up there. My goodness. Thank you very much, my friend. But folks, the shift was already taking place. Barrio Barreto, in my opinion, in the Philippines, is the new Angeles City. Okay? You got the beach, you got the mountains, you got the hotels, the restaurants, the bars. You've got all the amenities over on SBMA. All right? A few dollars, you're at SBMA. You've got the fucking brand new SM. If you haven't checked out the new SM, it's awesome. The old one was shit. The new SM, one of the best SMs in the Philippines. You've got the mall over on the base. Folks, this is the new place to come. I see no reason for me to go back to Angeles City. I mean, the only reason I would go there is to eat at Tequila Reef, eat at Margarita Station, eat at Phillies, and then fucking come back to Barrio Barreto. That's just the way I look at it. I'm not missing out on anything in the bar scene, nothing. Because I've got everything I want, and it's better. The girls are more friendly here, and I just think that again, if you're Korean, if you're my Korean folks, we'll go to Angeles. They got them fucking casinos. The girls over there bleaching their hair blonde because they're catering to, you know, you Korean gentlemen and Japanese gentlemen. You go to Angeles. But I think for the gringos like me, and when I say gringos, I'm just, folks, that's a fucking loose term. I always say gringos, and people say, well, you're not a gringo, and they give the fuck. You know what I'm talking about, all right? It don't matter if you're white, black, Mexican, whatever. Okay, I think that you would be better off over here in Barrio Barreto. I think you will like it better here in Barrio Barreto. So, is Angeles City dead? No, but the shift is coming here. And that's what I told my buddy yesterday, the bar owner. I said, man, you better enjoy this downtime right now. You better enjoy the downtime. Now, he's got the locals in there. He's doing business. But I said, you better enjoy this lull in the action, because so many people email me on a daily basis, chomping at the bit to get back here. So once they open up that airport, Barrio Barreto is gonna be wide open. It's gonna be wide open. That's my prediction. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to go down to Boracay and be around that crew, whatever. But if you just want to come chill, drink some beer, you know, fucking hang out, get some good food, chill with some ladies, Barrio Barreto, my friends, is here. That's where you got to be. Folks, I've talked so long that I'm thinking about going back to Barcelona and getting me a couple more beers over there. Because now listen, I know I might bore you talking about the taste of beer. Boom, Rod Parks back off the top ropes. That's right, man. Somebody got to be the king. Why not me? Got a two-tone green bar, just got launched with an uppercut, stacking them Legos, my goodness. But folks, I'm thinking about going back to Barcelona. The beer, the Heineken that's on draft at Barcelona is the most rich tasting. And if you go back to my video when I was in Mall of Asia at that Red Lobster, and they had a keg of Heineken, that was the most rich, authentic, fresh tasting beer I'd had in fucking years. And it's the same way with their keg over there at Barcelona. I don't know if that beer is brewed in a different place than the bottles, because I was looking one time and I think they brew some of those bottles over in Vietnam. And I love Vietnam, I love the country, but the beer does not taste as rich as that draft beer coming off that tank like I got over there at Barcelona or Red Lobster down there at the Mall of Asia, the bottom of the Conrad Hotel. Absolutely delicious. If you're a beer drinker and a beer connoisseur, you know what I'm talking about. Bypass all the fucking bottles, go straight over there and get you a Heineken draft. Oh, I mean, it's delicious. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live stream. Hope I didn't get too crazy during this live stream. Apparently last night when I came in drunk, I got a little crazy, but you know, the old wife number one, she's used to that. Helen of Troy is used to that. Big shout out again to Jason for taking care of me. And yesterday, man, he was riding the roads, I was working him. But I think that we did do some good. We did share some love over at the bar and bought the ladies some Jollibee. And that's no secret, but if you've never been here before, if you go to the bar and you really want to just, you know, put a smile on the lady's face, well, yeah, you buy her a drink. But you send your truck driver out to bring Jollibee back, it's like Christmas came early. So I'm happy about that. And maybe I had intended on going to Alaska Bar and doing the same thing. And that's what I got to do. Because I got ladies over there, they love Jollibee. We got that Jollibee up by Sawmill now, so it's convenient. You can pull it off now. But folks, I want to say thank you for joining me on this live stream. I hope you were entertained. Maybe you learned something from me or in the comments from all the folks that joined us. I don't have all the answers. I just like to invoke thought. I set a platform that invokes thought. You will learn more from the chat box or the comments in any video than you're going to learn from me, because I'm just one person giving one perspective of going through life. But you have the ability to look down in the comments and you can see hundreds of perspectives and opinions on any given topic. All I do is set the time and the place and kick off the debate, so to speak. You know what I mean? All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining me. Boom! Rob Parks coming in with that fucking eye poke. A quick eye poke before we left. Blue bar headed north. Folks, an eye poke can put a dude out of commission quicker than anything. Now, that's not legal in fucking UFC. But you get a motherfucker that wants to go Duke to Duke and you hit him with an eye poke, you know, he's down. You can't see. All right. San Miguel Pilsen. I like it. I like an SMB too. But to be honest, the Heineken Draft, and just for example, at Barcelona, that is the most rich tasting beer that you can get, other than the Bavarian beer that you can buy over at Angel's Bakery. And that's coming from the alabaster smidge off the top ropes. I got a green bar headed north. California Swede coming in with a two-tone green bar headed north with the beer money. Folks, you guys are too kind to us. And look, don't nobody call fucking NBI and tell them I'm doing charity work anymore. I'm not going down that road anymore, all right? I'm officially out of the charity business. You know that old saying, no good deed goes unpunished? Well, just come over to a country like this and try to do charity work. And you'll fucking learn the lesson the hard way. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not here doing any fucking charity work. But I will take some of these funds that were sent to me today, and I'm going to spread the love in the bars tonight. Because all them ladies over there, boom, Nick from the NYC, kicking that fucking elbow on a gold bar headed north. Okay, thank you very much, my friend. I will go to the bars, and I will spread the love on a for-profit, for my personal benefit purpose. Don't anybody call anybody and say I'm doing charity work anymore. I'm not dealing with that shit no more. I'm out of the charity business because some of you motherfuckers don't like when people do that. So this ain't nothing about charity. I'm out of that business here in this country. But some of the love that you shown for me today I'm gonna show that love in the form of ice cream, Jollibee. I'm gonna buy some ladies drinks. I'm gonna buy me some drinks. But that love is gonna be spread around. That's just the way it's gotta be. And I'm trying to figure out a way to live stream from some of the bars, but you know, I want to be respectful about it. You know, back on the SOB nights, it's open photography. Everybody knew 100%. There's people in there fucking photo and video. But when I go to the bars, I want to make sure they're cool with it. If they're not cool with it, I don't do it. But if the ladies, if I find a bar where they're cool with it, with the appropriate internet speed, we'll fire up some live streams and I will spread the love. Like, I'm trying to think of some type of virtual way for you guys to ring the bell in a bar. Maybe I just walk in there with, say, 20,000 pesos, and then people ring the bell on here, and I'll ring the bell there for you. And it's going to support single moms dancing on poles. Because if you don't realize that all these girls working in the bars, it's because they got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids from a local guy that ran away and is not supporting them. That's reality. My friend yesterday I was hanging out with, she was on the video with Ric Flair. And I'll get her back on video. You'll know who she is if you watch the, it's called The Man Down, because he ate too much beetle nut. Ric Flair. Shout out to you, brother. Miss you, man. I hope to see you soon. But she's working over at Barcelona. So I hung out with her. Sweet girl, and we just laughed our ass off watching that fucking Ric Flair video with that motherfucker. I mean, that beetle nut will fuck you up. Listen, I don't know. I didn't know shit about it till I saw the effects on my buddy. I don't want nothing to do with that beetle nut shit. You chew on that beetle nut shit and drink a Red Horse, you are fucked out of your mind. I mean, your fucking brain just leaves your body. That's how bad that shit fucks you up. So I'm not down with it. I'm not taking that. If you come over here, you can indulge yourself, whatever, but I ain't down with that beetle nut. But anyhow, the girl that was on the video, not Lolita, not the loudmouth girl, but the other girl, she's over here at Barcelona. So if you want to buy her a drink, go over there and say, hey, I saw you in that video with fucking Ric Flair, you know, when he bought that chopping block. Oh, and Ric Flair reported that when he went through the airport, now, it wasn't clear if it happened with Philippine Customs or U.S. Customs, but I think it was U.S. Customs. I'm not sure. They tried to seize his chopping block, his homemade chopping block that we bought on the far side of Subic Bay over there. They tried to seize his fucking 10-pound chopping block for some reason. I don't know what the fucking reason was. Maybe it's the fucking type of wood, I have no idea. But he said, man, he barely got through customs somewhere to get that chopping block back to the house. I don't know. I gotta ask him about that, man. And Rick, if you're watching, man, maybe throw a comment down and explain that. Because, like I was talking with your girl yesterday, I said that was a great time. We loaded up in a couple of trikes. We went, ate some great bulalo. Took a beautiful scenic route over there, sat down at a sorry store with the locals, overlooking the biggest U.S. naval base in history that's coming, with their fence over there, like nobody's gonna figure this shit out. And bought a fucking chopping block. Boom! Alabaster smidge. Louis Cabo says, check your PayPal. Boom! All right, I'll check it, man. I don't have it set up here to check it now. I got to get on my computer. So if anybody's sending me emails right now or doing shit on the back end, I'm not gonna see it till I end the live stream. Right now, I got the video, and I got the iPad Pro where I can see your messages coming through. So if anybody did anything on PayPal, let me just say thank you in advance. Thank you very much, and be assured that while I am not doing charity work, I am spreading the love that you share with me. And maybe I'll do a video to clarify all that, folks, but just take my word for it. No good deed goes unpunished, and I think a lot of people have learned that the hard way when they try to get into the charity business. But I do spread the love. Folks, in my life, as long as I've got food, I got a couple bitches, and I got a cold beer, I'm not out here trying to fucking buy a Mercedes. You know, people sent me messages, you know, why do you have to have a housekeeper? You know, talking about Faye. Folks, listen, the best gift that you can give anybody is the gift of employment. Okay? The gift of employment. Could I go out and buy a car? Sure, I can go out and buy a car, park that motherfucker underneath. But guess what? I just took money off of Jason's table and Francis's table. I don't need a yaya. I don't need a maid. Wife number one can take her ass in there and do all that shit. I get 2-3 bitches up in here, they can do all that stuff. But then that's taking money off of Faye's table. You see how that works? So everybody that wants to hit me with those issues, you don't realize the bigger picture. You don't realize the bigger picture. Okay? Yeah, I took an expensive trip to America because I had to. But other than that, I'm sitting here in the same fucking chair. God damn, this fucking UCLA is showing. The same fucking chair that I bought from my buddy Dennis secondhand. Talking to the same iPhone 8 Plus I've had for years. And just a little bit of beer. That makes me happy. I'm a simple dude. Yeah, I go to these bars, I talk to these ladies, but what am I doing? Think about it. What am I doing when I go in those bars? When you buy a lady's drink, is that money going into my pocket? Whose pocket is the money going into? Supporting the bar, which is supporting a staff. And the lady's drink is going into the pocket of the lady. There you go. So you don't think about things like that, right? Again, I'm not in the charity business. You can call NBI right now if you want to and report me that I'm doing charity work. I've already been down that road. I know how to deal with you. Okay? I know how to deal with you. Go ahead. Leave your name. Leave your name, because I got lawyers down in Makati that would love to take a piece of your ass. Alright folks, I gotta jump off here. The only thing I'm gonna say is that looking ahead down the road, okay, I have a Santa suit. And my Santa suit for the past few years has been deployed in several ways. From giving out toys to going to bikini contests. Various ways I've deployed the Santa suit. But I'm looking forward. I mean, we're mid-September right now. December's coming, Christmas is coming. I want to do something productive with the Santa suit. I'm not sure what it is. But looking forward down the road. Boom! I got Rob Parks off the top ropes. One more. King, what about Helen? Everybody wants to know about Helen of Troy. And if you followed Helen of Troy on her TikTok, I think, what's it called, baby? TikTok. Helen's on TikTok. Helen is happy right now, and she's living with a tomboy. Okay, she got a tomboy, lesbian girlfriend, whatever. She's in a relationship, from what I heard. I haven't talked to her in a while. She'll always be my friend. I'll always love her. And I always wish her well. So as far as I know, this is the update on Helen. She's living in Angeles City. She has a new tomboy. She's active on TikTok. And I don't know what her TikTok name is. It's on one of the previous videos. If you search my channel for TikTok Filipinas, I think we put her TikTok on that description. But I don't know, because I don't watch this shit. But that's what's going on with it. Boom! California Swede wanting to see Times Square live. Alright, man, hold on. Let me get up, because my battery's about to go dead, so I got them plugged in. I got the iPhone and the iPad plugged into this Anker 10,000 power bank here, man. I'll get up and I'll show you a shot of Times Square. I will, my friend. It's kind of dead right now because it's kind of cloudy. Had a little bit of rain earlier. But that's the update on Helen. as far as I know, she's happy. She's in a relationship with a tomboy. Boom! John Webb just come off the top ropes. Load the torpedoes. How hard is it to find a woman who doesn't get jealous and is willing to share the love in the Philippines? Georgia boy kicking in. Missed you in Helen. Wish you were here. I'm 5 minutes away. John, thank you very much, my friend. And man, Helen is a beautiful place, folks. Let me give a plug out to Helen, Georgia. If you've never been to Helen, Georgia, it's in the North Georgia mountains. It's, I don't know, what, hour and a half north of Atlanta. It's a Bavarian-themed town. It's like a German Bavarian town in those mountains. There are great restaurants, little shops, you know, little shopping things. Go to Paul's Margarita Deck. The Chattahoochee River runs right through there, so you can go tubing. If you've never been to Helen, Georgia, put that down for at least, I'd say, a 3-day trip. That is worth a 3-day trip just to go tubing and see the sights. There's wineries there. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful place there. Shout out to everybody in Helen. And you know, let me just no, you know what? I'm not gonna go. Boom, James Poitra. Your videos are great. Keep up with the awesome job. Thank you very much, James. Folks, come off the top ropes, that elbow on the two-tone green bar, pushing north up there. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, James. Boom, Scott Dunbar coming in with the 1-2 count. How about them Denver Nuggets taking out the Clippers? My friend, you know, I mean, I didn't even know. Are they playing? Are they playing now? Man, when I came over here, okay, I watched American sports until when I came over here. The only sports that I watch is football, which is what Americans call soccer, but the rest of the world calls football, and I watch UFC. So, man, I'm not even up on all that over there going on now. Boom, boy Largo, MD, Schumacher, wife number 1 and Fade. Love your show, King. Thank you very much. Boy Largo, MD checking in. California Sweet on a two-tone orange bar. Kicking in. Popping them Legos up there. My goodness, folks, it is a foregone conclusion that I have to go spread the love over in the bars right now. If I didn't go spread this love that you shared with me, the love that everybody around the world has shared with me right now, I couldn't live with myself. You know, I just couldn't do it. I have to go spread the love. And some of you say, wow, you're just going over there to hang out with the girls. I'm not bringing them girls back to the house, folks. I'm going over there running my mouth, buying them drinks, putting money in their pocket. And again, I'm not doing charity work. You see how that works? Boom! Rock parts off the top ropes with a green bar headed north. Thank you very much, Rob. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to the bars right now. I'm going to call Jason. I'm going to Jason. I'm putting food on Jason's table. I can't call Francis because he got in a crash a couple of days ago. I don't know all the details. That's why Faye's not here today, but Francis got in a crash. He's okay, he's talking, he's still alive, but something happened. There was a hit and run involved or some shit. I don't know what the chismis is on that. But hopefully Faye will be back tomorrow and I'll find out the story on what happened with Francis's crash. It was kind of hectic there for a minute, but you know, when he called from the hospital, well, the fact that you're talking, if you're talking, then obviously your ass ain't dead. You ain't in a fucking operating room. So, you know, we knew he was on the phone, he was okay, but he had an accident. So I'm gonna call Jason. I'm gonna fire up the Lamborghini and put food on his table. Bring wife number 1, Jollibee, and some ice cream, and Schumacher. Baby, I'm trying to do a live stream. You're messing up my audio. Folks, she's so excited, she hasn't even tried to take her nap today. So you guys have got her excited. I'm going to hook her up. I'm going to hook Jason up. We're going out to one of the bars, and we're going to take all the ladies some Jollibee, and we're going to spread the love around. That's what I'm gonna do. I can't live stream from every. You gotta understand, it's in a bar, right? Some people don't want to be on video, whatever. But I'll see what I can do. I will see if I can bring you some of that footage. But that's where I'm going. I'm gonna finish this beer. I'm going back on the attack in Barrio Barreto, and spreading the love. Because how much does one person need, you know? How much does one person need? Folks, if you're not a subscriber on my channel, I think that Overstay Road sign is right there. I want to say thank you for joining me on this live stream. If you're not a subscriber, if you could please take the time to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out with the algorithm. It helps us be more popular on YouTube. It helps us grow. And if you'll click that notification bell, it will notify you when I, boom, Rob Parks for a burger steak for Fatima. Baby, he just bought you a burger steak. Hey, Rob, you know what she likes? Okay, if you ask her what she likes, then this is what she'll say. She wants the duck burger from Sitting Bull. Now, you understand, it is not a duck burger. It's a big fat hamburger, and it's called the Duke. The Duke burger after John Wayne, right? So she loves the Duke burger from Sitting Bull. Highly recommend it. She highly recommends it. Every time I go to Sitting Bull, she begs me to bring the duck. And I've explained it to her about 50 times. It is not a duck burger, baby. It is the Duke burger. I've shown her movies. We've watched John Wayne, the Duke. Boom! Rob Parks just bought you a Duke burger again, baby. He bought, you know what? He's bought so many Duke burgers. I'm gonna bring all the ladies Duke burgers tonight. You want Duke burger or Jollibee? Huh? You can't have both. Pick one. She wants both. So, but she loves that Duke burger. If you go to Sitting Bull, order the Duke burger. It's in the spirit of John Wayne, but she still don't understand, and she calls it the duck burger. She wants the duck burger from Sitting Bull. I'm like, baby, you see this guy on the movie here? That's the Duke. She's like, what? I'm like, that's the Duke. It's the Duke burger. No, I want the duck burger from Sitting Bull. You gotta love them. All right, folks. Let me go get a shower. And, fuck, I may have to even put some damn underwear on. Shit. Let me get a shower, put some underwear on, and I'm rolling strong, and I'm gonna go spread the love. Thanks, everybody, for joining me on this live stream. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, wherever you're at on this beautiful planet that we call the Earth. All right, and you know what? YouTube don't make it easy, like, to shut down a live stream, right? I think it's got a little small X right here. Okay, there you go. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah. So, oh, Card Shop Reality. Cause I've been jet flying, limousine, riding, woman loving. Woo! Daddy, you messing with the nature boy. There you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, my friends.